Hi there, Travel Bees. Last week I brought you guys along for my road trip through the Rocky Mountains that started off the launch of my SOLO Adventure Loop road trip that I did out west. You guys ended up loving that video, so I'm super excited for this video because I think you guys will love it just as much. So this week I'm going to bring you through my drive in Utah, which was quite diverse and absolutely gorgeous. So it's going to take you from the Utah border to Idaho. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I do truly appreciate all of the support that you guys have given me and continue to give me. If you guys haven't been following me already on my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, you may not have known, but I did take a huge solo road trip adventure loop out west in the United States to Colorado, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and it was an absolutely beautiful trip. I've started sharing my video content with you guys so that you guys can see a glimpse through my eyes of my trip. And hopefully it inspires you a little bit to get out there. If you guys end up liking this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because I do post new videos every week. Hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned to the end to hear what next week's video is going to be about. All right, guys, I made it to Utah. Woohoo! It's absolutely gorgeous here, and I'm super excited to share this experience with you guys. I am at the Utah side, and next stop is Moab. So there is a whole lot of plains out here in Utah, but as you can see, like in the distance, you see mountains, and to my, I'm literally surrounded to my left, to my right, everywhere there are mountains, like in the distance. So even though you're driving down this very plain, deserty-esque type area, it's still like incredibly gorgeous in its own way. And it's so hard to capture it on video, but I did want to make sure that I included some of this as well because it's, it is a lot of plains as well here in Utah. And I don't want you guys to think that it's all these beautiful, rocky, gorgeous, jetted mountains everywhere, which a lot of it is. Like in the distance everywhere, there are those mountains that are absolutely gorgeous, but there are plains as well. And it's just really cool to see the different textures of the land out here, especially being from Florida where everything is lush and green and just like the same. It's really kind of cool to see a different atmosphere and a different landscape than what I'm used to. So even though it might look plain, it's actually really gorgeous and just really, there's something just so simple about it that it's beautiful, if that makes sense. And there's so much more to come. I know that in Arches National Park, which I'm going to be hitting up, there are some beautiful things. So going through, look at this. Look down the distance over there. It's so hard because it's like so far away, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Mountains over there. Stunning. So guys, it may look pretty plain to begin with, but it's really gorgeous. Utah! Alright guys, I am slowly approaching Moab, and it is absolutely gorgeous out here. It's crazy how deserty it looks, but there's like red rocks as well. guys could see this in person, it's just phenomenal. It's like breathtaking. Oh, that's Canyonlands right over there. Definitely looks like some canyons to be seen. Wow. Just look at that. It's like insane. The colors. Alright guys, I am driving into Moab right now. And wow, just like, this is insane. It is so gorgeous right here. And now we're going over a river. And here's the little town of Moab. Looks like there's some construction going on. They're building up this little town of Moab. Construction is a sign of growth, right? There's tons of construction going on right now, guys. I'm driving the bike lane. It's very interesting. Looks like they're repaving roads and such. I'm heading to a little coffee shop to grab a coffee and utilize some Wi-Fi, and then I'm heading to Arches and Canyonland. So I'm really excited to check those out because, as you guys saw, they are gorgeous. So I just saw something that said Moab City Center, so it looks like we're getting into the city center now. If you call this a city center. Town center. Wow, they're like ripping this city up from the gills. Really redoing it all. Well guys, by the time you guys come here, it's probably gonna be a whole new Moab. Here we go, here's a little city center. Oh, it's a cute little town. This is an adorable little town. Guys, that's a little coffee place that I'm going to. And looks like I'm low on fuel. Gonna have to fix that problem while here too. Guys, I am approaching Arches National Park. I'm really excited to drive through it. Here it is. Here we go. Now there is a scenic highway all the way through this. We are going to take a picture with the sign. Hey guys, quick note, and you actually didn't have to wait to the end to hear what next week's video is going to be about, because you just saw a glimpse of Arches National Park, but next week's video I'm going to have you drive through Arches National Park with me, because I drove through it and videotaped the entire thing to take you guys along for the ride. So make sure that you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell so that next week's video you get notified of, because it's absolutely gorgeous in Arches National Park. Now, back to the good stuff. I woke up to this absolutely gorgeous view, and now I am headed north to get to Idaho. And I didn't arrive to my campground until 11 p.m. last night, so I got some rest, and now I'm ready to hit another 7 hours on the road until I get to my next destination. Gosh, these views are just absolutely gorgeous though. Ugh. What a view to wake up to, right? Pretty. I'm just on my way to a Starbucks to grab a coffee, and I just happen to go through this small little town that's right off the highway. I'm loving these trees. Brigham? Maybe Brigham. This is an adorable little town. We're driving through Brigham, gateway to the world's greatest wild bird refuge, apparently. It's a very cute little town. I just stopped here to grab some Starbucks. I'm enjoying that right now. Guys, this trip has been amazing so far, and Utah is gorgeous. I'm about to go into Idaho, and I'm really excited to see what's out there in Idaho, and just even more beauty and more nature. I'm just loving life, feeling free. I also want to say, you know, this isn't undoable for anybody. So I rented this car and I just went, you know. I didn't have an exact plan. I just was like, I'm gonna figure it out along the way. And sometimes that's just what you have to do when you're traveling. It's not always about having a concrete plan. It's just about actually doing it and just going and seeing these new places, because it's absolutely amazing what you will come across just exploring a new area. I just happened to come across this town just to get Starbucks and realize it was off the highway. So guys, I just want you to keep an open mind when it comes to traveling. If you guys have a place in mind that you guys want to check out, just do it, okay? There's nothing holding you back. And if you need a little bit more motivation, check out my video on should you travel alone. I'll link it above and in the description of this video. Guys, just go, just do it, because the only person holding yourself back from traveling is you. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Don't forget, if you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week, and I plan on posting a lot more content about my trip. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Enjoy the rest. Valley. I wonder if that's where Hansel and Gretel were. Only 16 exits away from Idaho. It's so crazy how it looks out here so plain, but still more going on than Florida. Look at this. Okay, so we're just driving up. Looks real plain, right? Bam! Look at that. It's just insane. It's like it comes out of nowhere. I know it may seem really plain out here, but it's crazy because the views just keep coming and it's just so different. It's so different than what I'm used to, and I'm sure you guys are used to unless you're from out here. It's crazy. It's so, there's not a bunch going on, but there is at the same time. Like, I wish you guys could see, like, way out in the distance over there. You probably could see it a little bit. Like, you can tell that there's even more views to come. And as I'm driving into Idaho, so you guys will have to check out my video that I'm making on Idaho. Wow, look at that. Wow. The land's just like opened up. Oh, Jesus, insanely gorgeous. Temperature is 63 degrees right now, by the way, so it's absolutely perfect. I actually love when it's like super plain like this and you can just see all the mountains in the distance. So gorgeous. Unlike anything I've ever seen. All right, guys, I made it to Idaho. I am here and I'm super excited to explore it a little bit more and see what our great state of Idaho and the US has to offer. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I truly had such an amazing time in Utah and the views were phenomenal. It was definitely not what I expected, but I am so glad that I made the journey out there. Have you guys ever been to Utah? Drop me a comment below and let me know. Also, feel free to leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys and hearing about your stories that you guys have about traveling, as well as just your inspirations or where you want to go. So always feel free to leave me a comment and tell me what you liked most about this video. There's so much more to see in Utah. I only got a glimpse of it, but I'm glad I could at least share that glimpse with you guys if you've never been there before. As I mentioned earlier in this video, next week's video is going to be about my drive through Arches National Park, which is insanely large. So it's gonna be a really cool video, and I hope you guys will stay tuned to hear it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.